Congressman, my call is regarding the most tragic death of Rob Reiner and his wife, which currently is being reported as being at the hands of a drug-addicted son. My concern is that the Trump administration will use this event as some form of further justification for why Democrats are somehow not supportive of them blowing up the boats that are allegedly carrying drugs. And what I want to do is to arm you with an appropriate response to that, because it's easy to get lost in it. Very simply, many times when someone has an underlying mental health condition, they are treating it with illicit drugs. So the schizophrenics often turn to alcohol, trying to shut off the voices in their brain. The manic depressives, they're using uppers to get up off the emotional ground and using downers to get out of the emotional clouds. My point being, if we are not putting the appropriate resources towards mental health and substance abuse treatment in this country, blowing up every drug boat will make no difference, because those people with underlying conditions left untreated will still have underlying conditions left untreated. That's really all I wanted to say.
Yeah, there's multiple issues at play here. And let's remember, okay, drugs are a huge problem. Drug abuse is a huge problem in the U.S., not just in the U.S. In many countries across the world struggle with this, but the U.S., we certainly do. Now, Trump going out there, as you said, and blowing up a few boats full of cocaine down to Latin America isn't going to have an appreciable impact on that. And what it is going to have an appreciable impact is Trump getting more power to kill people. And not have to follow the law, not have to have the normal checks and balances. As far as the drug problem, I completely agree that the focus needs to be on mental health and drug treatment. We also need to have a greater focus on discouraging people from abusing drugs. And I'm worried that our culture has developed into one that is too accepting of that. You mentioned mental health issues. We're concerned about drug abuse, but I can tell you, as someone, I went through a chronic anxiety problem. I finally did 3.5 years worth of psychotherapy here, 7, 8 years ago now, that worked. But, the first solution was to put me on a bunch of drugs, benzodiazepines, bunch of, antidepressants, different things. So if the solution to all our problems is here, take this drug, and we are over-prescribing, pretty significant medication to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans, we need to discourage people from walking down the road of doing drugs in the first place. I think that's part of the problem, but certainly a full understanding of treatment and mental health is going to do it. This is a much more of a demand problem than it is a supply problem. And that's the fundamental thing that these boat strikes get wrong from a drug policy standpoint. The notion that somehow if you can cut off, you're going to be able to cut off the supply. As long as there's the demand that there is in the United States, you blow up 50 drug boats, there'll be another 500 right behind them, because there is money to be made and there is a demand. That is the part of it that we need to get after, if in fact that's what we're trying to do here. But let's also remember that Trump has a habit of pardoning drug dealers if it suits his political need. So I don't even think that's really what this is about. But if it is, you're right, it will not be effective.